First of all, you look gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Second of all, for folks who are unfamiliar with the show, what exactly was going on with all that shade back and forth?
To be honest with you, I had it up to here with her holier than thou attitude. The steak was too chewy for her. I was drinking wine. We're at an Airbnb. I was drinking wine from a plastic cup, and she was like, "You are drinking the wine from the plastic cup?" I'm like, "Yes, girl, you're not helping clean up while we're here. There's no maid service. There are no clean cups."
Unbelievable.
So I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
And I had to just let a sister know, like, she has humble roots and she should act accordingly.
Right. Okay.
So for you, a little switch up, right?
Yes.
You kind of are taking on a more calmer space.
Except for that moment.
Except for that one,
Yes.
except for that one scene,
Yes.
because
Yes.
we had to, right?
Not completely changed, but do you see a change in yourself?
I do.
Yeah.
We're living in the Valley as a group. We're more settled. We're more established. I'm definitely, doing more gardening than popping bottles.
Okay.
So I feel settled in my skin. I'm at like a really comfortable stage in my life. I don't get rattled, except for that scene, usually.
Pick the one moment.
Yes,
The one
totally.
moment.
Obviously, the moments that are TV worthy.
Right,
They're
right.
not showing me just like futzing
Gardening.
around my garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weeding.
No one wants to see the weeding.
I would actually. I find weeding to be very, very calming, if I'm being
It's
honest.
therapeutic,
It's very
yes,
therapeutic.
totally.
Okay, so Shahs of Sunset,
Yes.
very different than the Valley, the Persian, the Valleys, yes, whatever.
The
it
Valley
was.
Persian Style.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was, as a native, born and bred New Yorker, I did not realize that there is a Persian enclave in Los Angeles. And it's
Massive.
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 And hence the popularity of this show. Are you playing to them? Or are you playing for everybody?
Honestly, back in the day when Shahs first started, Persians were a little like, we don't know about you guys. We don't know if this show's gonna work. And I'm like, thank God we don't have to just worry about you. You guys are not big enough to support us. So it resonates with so many people. I have people from like, Greece talking about, you guys are just like us. I have people from like Latin countries talking about the way you guys interact with your families and culture and food. It's just like us. So I feel so connected to so many cultures because so many people can relate to us that we don't have to just play for
Sure, right, to one culture.
Or one community.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm Puerto Rican. That could have been me and a cousin. or-
Italian, same
Yeah,
thing.
same
Totally.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's very similar,
It's all the
yes.
same.
It's food, family, fighting,
Loud.
yes.
A lot of noise.
Totally.
You've had some cast members that have gone with you from one show to the next.
Yes.
Have you stayed in touch? Do you text in between? Or did you
First
kind
of all,
lose touch?
my group chat is lit while I was backstage.
Blowing up.
71, I promise
No.
you, 71 text messages, and it's early in LA still.
I was just going to say, yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. not
Yeah,
even.
our text messages are usually lit. MJ Golnessa and I stayed friends the whole time we were off the show. I made sure of it. We would get together for lunches. They didn't always go so smoothly, but we
little bit of that
made a
sass?
real effort to stay connected.
I love that. Do you have a name for that group chat?
So it depends if it's the one that's on WhatsApp, the one that's
okay.
yeah. There's so many
But
of
they're
them.
all named.
Yes, and Sky literally is not she like removes herself from all of the chats.
Guy has left the conversation.
100%. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate, that's the play. That's the,
Yeah.
I'm leaving this
Girl,
one.
do you?
Do you?
Yeah.
If we're too much, do less.
Yes.
She's
And she's
doing-
always doing the most, actually. So.
I was going to say, you had a little riff, right? And it was blowing up on the internet. Are you
Yes.
guys cool now?
We are not cool.
Oh.
We don't speak. She's on an island by herself and chastising her husband, and they're over there, and the rest of us are over here. And Reza Jr. bounces from island to island. He's cool with everyone right now.
Okay.
But yeah, there's definitely a divide amongst the group,
Okay.
unfortunately.
It happens.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
a metaphor for life.
It is.
Yeah.
And, my door's always open if she wants to come back and talk it out. I'm available.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just don't use a solo cup, please.
No.
If you're gonna
I'll
share
I'll get
wine.
my fine crystal
Please.
out for her.
There you
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
There you
talk
go.
about your memoir?
Absolutely.
Memoirs of a Gay Geisha, My Story of Family, Fame, and Becoming a King.
Yes.
Fantastic title.
Yeah. Shah in Farsi means king. And when I was little, my mom would say to me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I would say, I want to be the Shah of Iran. The monarchy was abolished, but I manifested a show called Shahs of Sunset, and I got to be a Shah, and I was the main, some might say I was the main Shah for 10 years. So it's about coming to America. We left on a vacation. A revolution started in the country that I was born in, and we never went home. Wow. And so it's the story of my family of 4 and 4 suitcases, and how my dad killed the game, raised me in Beverly Hills, and this little Middle Eastern kid who didn't feel like he fit in, I found my lane and manifested everything I wanted in life.
Holy smoke, you buried the lead, sir. Holy smokes.
You know, yeah, and it's got lots of fun dating stories and how I ended up on reality TV, and then Shah's getting canceled, and me like wandering around the streets of LA after the cancellation thinking to myself like, if I'm not a Shah, who am I? And then getting the call about doing the Valley Persian Style. So it's from soup to nuts, it's in there.
Is LA like New York, where you can just walk around and cry and no one says anything?
100%.
You're not judged.
And you can walk around year round. It's not like New York.
Okay, don't throw shade.
I'm just
we know
saying,
it's
it's so cold
Your
here.
tears don't freeze as they fall down your face.
It
No.
is awful. We will have to come pay you a visit so we can get some of that warm.
Please, we'll go to Shamshiri together. Sky won't wait on us, but we can go have. Wait, no, I'm just saying the food's good there.
I'll take your word for it. Thank you so much, Reza.
Thank you guys for having me. I had a blast.
This was
Thank
so
you
much
so
fun
much.
for us to make sure to watch The Valley Persian Style every Thursday on Bravo. If you miss it, it's available to stream the next day on Peacock.